Welcome to the running of the 2020 Coronavirus Cup, formerly known as the Melbourne Cup. More than half the runners have been locked away. There's been an amazing change in the betting market. When early markets were framed, the big money was for the big prick. But come race day, this blinkered gelding, ridden by unpopular jockey Little Willie Gates and trained by partner Mad Linda Gates, has blown out like the north wind. The bookies cannot write a ticket on it. It has drifted from early opening odds of 2-1, and now the odds are out to 33-1. The avalanche of money has come for the truth. The punters have jumped out of trees to back this horse. Economic meltdown is moved forward, and one of the outside stalls. Jockeys are getting restless. The last of the runners, social distancing, moves into the extreme outside stall. The starter mounts his rostrum. Red lights flashing. The gates crash open and the crowd roars. Missing the jump on the inside is the big prick. Slow also with self-isolation. Coming across from out wide, I trust the experts with flattening the curve. Best away towards the outside, our economic meltdown. We're all in this together and the new normal. Social distancing is out wide on its own. As they reach the course proper, it's the new normal in unprecedented times. Up front with Diamond Princess and Stimulus Package. It's all BS hugging the rails. Event 201 out wider with social distancing covering ground. Then comes the ventilator and Chip Chip, I tell a little lie. Followed by economic meltdown, 3 wide outside of we're all in this together and tracing gap. Next to line of 3, cure worse than the disease. Outside of flattening the curve and stay home, stay alive. The truth is covered up by toilet paper. Tracing gap around dancing with nurses. Trust the experts and self-isolation. You got Trump outside of tested positive. Complete lockdown and a big brick at the rear. Past the post the first time as the crowd roars and the pacemaker is the ventilator from Diamond Princess cruising along second. Then events 201 outside of It's All BS. Stimulus Package racing ungenerously. Economic meltdown still 3 wide outside of the new normal and unprecedented times. Then comes We're All in This Together. In between cure worse than the disease and Chip Chip, I tell a little lie. Stay home, stay alive on the inside of dancing with nurses and social distancing covering ground. Circling the field is trust the experts. Around you got trumped. Tracing up and flattening the curve. Next along the rails is the truth being covered up by self-isolation. Toilet paper is tucked in behind with tested positive on its outside. The last couple complete lockdown with the big brick struggling to keep up. 1400 out, it's still the ventilator making play. 2 lengths Diamond Princess from event 201 outside of It's All BS in a great spot. Trust the experts has made ground round Stimulus Package, who's a bit out of control. Economic meltdown looks in trouble this far from home. The new normal and unprecedented times together with cure worse than the disease covering ground. Stay home, stay alive, getting inside runs from We're All in This Together and Chip Chip, I tell a little lie. Flattening the curve, moving forward around tracing app. Social distancing is at a wide run. Toilet paper is now on a roll. With you got Trump with its mouth wide open. The truth under a good hold, still covered up by tested positive. The last few big self-isolation, dancing with nurses. Complete lockdown and the big brick is pulling hard but going nowhere. 800 metres out and the ventilators run out of puff as the runs are coming. Trust the experts with Diamond Princess still there and out wider, flattening the curve with toilet paper getting inside runs, and It's All BS pulled out wide. The new normal and tested positive looking for a run. Top of the straight and it's toilet paper being tackled by It's All BS. The new normal and flattening the curve, tested positive still there with We're All in This Together, but It's All BS is shot to the lead. Halfway down the straight it looks home. Toilet paper hanging on, tested positive, trying hard, but It's All BS, clear from toilet paper. But here comes the truth, driving through on the inside. It's All BS being grabbed by the truth, and the truth races into equine immortality to defeat It's All BS. Toilet paper clung on the third, just in front of tested positive. Stay home, stay alive. We're all in this together, flattening the curve. Diamond Princess, then came Trust the Experts. The new normal, self-isolation, dancing with nurses. Cure worse than the disease, Chip Chip, I tell a little lie. Complete lockdown, economic meltdown, tracing gap Unprecedented times. They're coming in at long intervals. Events 201 and stimulus package tied. You got Trump, looks like you choked down. Social distancing never got close. The ventilator led and collapsed. And the big prick has broken down and will need to be put down. The winner of the Truth by We Told You So out of It Will in the End. Trained by I Hate Lies and written by Aussie battler Peekay. Heavily supported at the start, even money favourite. Second, It's All BS by Scandemic out of Plandemic. Trained by Mason Free and written by Dr. Fauci, starting at 33-1. And third was Toilet Paper by Shit out of Bumhole, trained by Mad Panic and written by Johnny Arswipe. Complete outsider starting at 400-1. That's all for the running of the 2020 Coronavirus Cup. See you all next year.